Hello internet friends! In this week's thrifting adventures, we found the old, we found the new, we found the items that are just absolutely filled with nostalgia. We found the cute and we found the absolutely weird and just have no idea what the heck it's used for. But it was a pretty solid trip to the thrift. I am so excited. I have so many vintage items for you. And I have a new Goodwill tote. It says Fabulous Las Vegas on it. I feel like that's like a collector's edition for anyone who is truly obsessed with thrifting. Speaking of Las Vegas, this Fabulous Las Vegas Hilton crew neck sweatshirt. I have a serious problem when it comes to picking up vintage Las Vegas nostalgia. I did it even when I lived in California, but now that I am back home and I am thrifting pretty regularly, I find this stuff all the time and it doesn't always sell that well for me. I just can't pass it up though, just because it means something to me and I'm sure it means something to somebody else. I absolutely love rehoming items like this. Speaking of dream items to find, Diane von Furstenberg. I got so excited when I saw this because it has the Lurex detail in it and I absolutely love anything with Lurex in it, so I did have to pick this bad boy up. I think I have spent my entire career trying to find a DVF wrap dress. I have yet to find like a 1970s DVF wrap dress. I honestly don't think I will at this point. I think most of them are in the archives, but man, that would just be a dream come true to come across a wrap dress from her. That would just be
iconic.
This is definitely one of those sweaters though that you have to wear this with a long sleeve t-shirt underneath. You cannot wear this by itself because the Lurex is just gonna dig at your skin. Okay, this is giving me very like oversized varsity sweatshirt, only elevated to the next level. I feel like maybe a little tuck, or like this with some leggings actually would be the way to go. I think the thrift stores have caught on to the fact that there is a slight obsession with cats. This was definitely priced up, but I could not pass it up because it is a fluffy cat sweater, okay? You can't say no to fluffy cat sweaters. Oh man, it's so good. It is so good. Look at the, it's just so many cats. Wish I had a hood though on it. Could you imagine with like a cat hood? A nubby knit cardigan. That's right, folks. Nubby knit, oversized, puff sleeves. I love these things. I collect these on a regular basis and there will always be one in the thrift store. I guarantee it. Walk into any thrift store across the United States, you will find one of these cardigans, okay? Either someone's wearing it or it's on the racks, one or the other. It's gonna happen, I guarantee it. It's like America's staple without even knowing that it's America's staple, okay? If that even makes sense. Oh, I love these. I love these so much. So much so that I got two. I feel like this color tone, like anything in white or beige, sells so well just because it's like a minimalist stream, you know? Like this is gonna look so good with like, honestly, just a, you know, minimalist color scheme. That's all you gotta do with this bad boy. Heaven in a jacket. Or I guess it'd actually be heaven in a cardigan, but you know, same thing. Sometimes I wear these as robes and then other times I will just wear this as like a duster jacket out to the thrift store. I think you can oftentimes even see it in clips of me like going through the racks. You can always tell when I'm in my comfort mode because you'll see like the little nubby knit detail. Remember when there was that whole phase of like making fun of Target style? Like Target, the store, was putting out all of these like universal thread. It was doing all these like very cottagecore looking dresses and the internet just decided to revolt against them. Well, I picked up the vintage version of that cottagecore style and I'm absolutely digging it. I don't care what the internet says, okay? I'm gonna live my cottagecore life over here. It's the ruffles for me. It's definitely the ruffles. Okay, I wanna try it with this bustier corset top though. I feel like, I don't know, just stay with me, okay? Put me on the farm because I am ready to work. Okay, I wanna see if this actually does anything or if it just completely ruins it. Do you see the Vivienne Westwood coming through on this now? I have been seeing reposts of corduroy so much lately. And I don't know how I missed this, but like apparently corduroy jackets are definitely a thing. I had no idea. I only saw it in a couple Thrift With Me's. I saw people gravitating towards corduroy jackets and I was like, okay, apparently that's a thing again. Okay, corduroy, I see you. We're gonna give this a try. We're gonna see what happens. It's cute because it can go as either a button-up shirt or just a like basic, you know, jacket kind of deal. I feel like this dress just basically walked off the set of Friends. Like this just gives me very Monica Geller vibes, and that was ultimately why I picked it up. But also just the, you know, the beige, the muted cream tone, that just seems to be the current trend that hasn't gone anywhere. Honestly, I could just see Hailey Bieber wearing something like this because she's like the queen of just muted everything. Okay, the last piece of clothing, I cannot believe this. I was like gonna cry when I saw it from across the room. I just beelined it straight to this piece because I knew it was gonna be something good. Oh boy, I don't think you're ready for this. I've honestly never heard of the brand until now. Arian Elmi, I believe is how you say it, but look at this beauty. Oh my gosh. The sleeves, the fabric, the print. Plus it retails for $355. Holy smokes. Holy smokes, $355. But honestly, when you feel the fabric and you realize like the intensity of the fabric. Okay, I always get this mixed up, but there's jacquard, there's brocade, and there's damask. And I feel like all three of them are so similar to each other, but I can never remember like the definition. I think that's jacquard. Brocade, is there brocade? Brocade? Gosh, there's so many things that I'm probably getting wrong here. Is there a difference? Short answer is no. A brocade is merely one of several types of elaborately patterned and woven materials called jacquards. So let's see, what is damask? A firm, lustrous fabric, as of linen, cotton, silk, or rayon, made with flat patterns and a satin weave on a plain woven ground or jacquard looms. Okay, so that is not damask because it's raised. I already know I'm saying jacquard. Jacquard. Gosh darn it. It's like in every video, I get something wrong. I just, you know, we're learning together, folks, okay? The more you know. I feel like as much as this doesn't sound important, it really is when you're listing items and you're describing it, because if they're expecting something to be raised, you want to get the verbiage right, but if you're expecting something to be flattened, then you also want to get the verbiage right. I mean, I want to fall in love with it so badly, but I just honestly, like, I have no purpose for it aside from lounging around the house, and you know, I love to be extra when I'm doing that, but I don't know if it's like $355 extra. It is absolutely stunning though, and one thing that I really like about it is it actually says on the tag, it says the brand and then it says seasonless. I really like that because that means that this is it. Like they don't plan on making a different variation of this all the time is what I would assume, which is pretty cool. I mean, it takes the stress off of trying to completely one-up themselves all the time. If something works, they can keep it and just refine it. Okay, you guys, that is it for today's haul. If you made it this far, thank you so much. I do just want to address something real quick. A couple of you eagle-eyed viewers noticed something in last week's video that I'm so thankful that you guys reached out to me and talked to me about it. I have a thyroid nodule growing on my neck. I am very aware of it. And I didn't really want to talk about it until I knew exactly what was going on. And first and foremost, I just want to say everything is okay. My results came back as benign, thankfully. As it stands right now, I'm just kind of sort of in this limbo phase. I thankfully know that it's benign. I still have to talk to a couple of my doctors to see what the final outcome will be. I have been playing around with my lighting setup for a while now, and I kind of knew in the last video I perfected my lighting, but you could definitely start to see my thyroid nodule quite a bit more. So I just want to say thank you though to everybody that reached out. That is so incredibly kind of you, and I definitely know in all the research that I've done on thyroid nodules, it's 1000% something that, like, now knowing more about it, when you see something, you say something, because it's just so important to make sure that you get it checked out and find out what is going on. I'm also so incredibly thankful that my friend Hope from Rags to Riches, she is a fellow reseller and makes really fun and comedic videos. She is currently battling breast cancer. We talk on a daily basis, and she encouraged me. Like the moment she noticed my thyroid nodule, I kind of asked her, I was like, well, like what's going on? It was like, I don't know, 2 months ago now at this point. And she was like, I'm not talking to you until you go make an appointment to get that checked out. And I instantly did. Like she lit the fire under me and I was like, let's do this. It's definitely grown quite a bit. It is at the marker of what would be required to get surgery. So I don't know. At this point, I just don't know enough to really talk too in depth about it. But just know that I am the type of person that finds comedy in everything. And I have named it Ricky Bobby because I have this like really weird, God, I'm exposing so much about myself. I have this really weird tendency to name pimples on my face. And so this guy was classified as a cystic thyroid nodule. So I was like, well, I gotta name him, and he grew really fast. So Ricky Bobby sounds fantastic. Ricky Bobby is here to stay for a little bit, unfortunately, it sounds like, but just know that I am taking it seriously, even though I make jokes about it. It also makes me laugh that like I literally ran around for a full day saying like, it's not a tumor, because I absolutely love Arnold Schwarzenegger and Kindergarten Cop, and I was like, it's not a tumor. And then Hope was like, well, it technically is a tumor, it's just a benign tumor. So it definitely can be serious. So I highly encourage you, if you currently are going through something like maybe similar issues where you notice like one side of your neck is inflamed, definitely go get it checked out. Just have that peace of mind. That is always important. And also, if I do get surgery, as we all know, if you've been watching my channel long enough, I am no stranger to surgeries on this channel, and I just love putting them out on the internet and just being like, look at what I did.
The healing process has been okay. I just like legit look like Marlon Brando, like from The Godfather.
Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.